Hello and welcome back to another episode or another day of Medieval Dynasty, where we last left off with a lot of issues with management and a lot of problems with water, wood, blacksmith, farmers. We just had a lot of villagers complaining and bitching. But also, we've done some couple of quests, and I just delivered I just finished the bears, hunting bears thing. Now we have to focus on paying off our debts to the king. And he's demanding 6,000 coins, which is a bit absurd, to be honest with you. It is a little bit absurd, but it is what it is. So I think if we go mining for once, I think once we go mining, we'll be safe. I think everything will be fine once we go mining. We could go to... the miners are mining right now. However, I haven't noticed that we have a lot of bronze bars, but I could check if the bronze bars are in the chest and if we are able to make enough about now to sell off a few items that we need. We also need to check the resource shed if the market stall has been selling and giving us enough money, because we have 1,600 and we want to have 6,000 somehow to pay off the king. Now I could go mining myself and just save myself the trouble and then just get everything I need to create that armor, but you know, it is what it is. All I need is at least 3 to 4 armor. 3 armor, you know, is enough to sell off and get us 6,000, give or take. Our farms are looking good, so I'm not complaining about that aspect. I think we need more seats over around here and there. Let me go over here. Let me have a look at the resource shed and see if there's any money inside the resource shed. There is no money. Oh, there is. Okay, nice. 629. That gives us 2,300. And I think we have enough copper ore to actually make ourselves bronze bars. And also make ourselves some armor to sell. So I think that's the next objective. I think for today our objective is to get a horse. Because I just realized something you guys didn't realize while you guys were gone. Or while I was just like trying to figure out everything for this game technology. Go to the farming technology. We've unlocked stables. We've unlocked the stables, so we can finally officially do buildings, husbandry, and we can have a stable going, which I think is going to be our next objective today, and we're going to try to get a horse.
I should bring my relatives over. Maybe not cousin Marius, though.
We don't have enough bronze bars, which is interesting. Which is telling me something, that this blacksmith is not doing enough to get us bronze bars. Okay, that's why. I need to increase this... This is why I wanted to make another smithy, because of that purpose. Okay. Alright, move the way. Move out. Move out. Yep, thank you. We've got a good amount, so I guess we could start going for 10 bars first. I wonder how much can I fit into one chest. Let's just hope we can make enough, fast enough. Production speed.
This is what greed can bring us to. We don't want to part with our possessions even when they are far too heavy to bear.
Damn, dude, okay. Look at you being a philosopher. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's see if we can get this 10 bars immediately put to the shed, and then we need to make those bronze... No, we need to make those copper bars, and after we have copper bars and 10 bars, we can make ourselves bronze bars, and then we can make ourselves some armor, hopefully. So more tin bars. We want to just forge as much tin bar as possible, as much parts as I can get.
No one can destroy the metal. The metal will strike you down with a vicious blow.
There we are, and now we just need the copper bars. It says that I can make 94 copper ore. Why can't I make that? Does it take up 2 ore to make 1 copper bar? That's rather interesting. Okay, so we'll get the copper bars going. Master production, get level 10 in production. I didn't even realize that I even got level 10 in production. Okay. I didn't even level up. Okay, cool. If I put down all my armor, I probably could just make it up. And just barely enough. We can also make ourselves iron bar, which is really good. Our production level went up. Okay, that's good. That's really good. So we need to level up our production and see what we can do with the production. I would like to also level up my diplomacy, but diplomacy takes forever to level up, by the way. It really does. Copper bar. Tin bar. There we are. Let's forge.
Will it take long?
By the way, why do we have only 1 smithy? Isn't smithy level 2? So we don't have many people in here. We only have 1 person. Can we assign 1 more worker somewhere on here? Is there any Jaramira? Okay, Jaramira is... Isn't that my wife? She doesn't have a job? Oh, she's just got back to working. Okay. Perfect. We'll make her blacksmith along with Enaad, and then hope to God that we'll be able to increase the amount of items we've got over here, right? Yeah. So we can decrease the intensity for pretty much almost everything except the stone sickle. We're lacking stone. We're just not making enough sufficient stone, and that's the problem. It's just simple as that. Let's just focus on copper bars right now. Try to get this copper bars, and I think we're gonna get our stable first. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm gonna just do one little thing and switch up something here.
I'm hammering out a solution to my problems.
Okay. So my wife is right next to me, I think, right? Yeah, that's her, yeah. Cool. So now we have... My wife is a blacksmith. Nice.
My little miracle. It's more than a grown bull. How's that possible?
Okay. We could also do the iron bars while we're at it. Just do as much as possible. And I think we can make iron armor. I mean, if we sell iron armor, it would probably cost us a lot more to sell. This is what I'm problem with, is that if I want to sell like iron armor somewhere, it won't work because I don't think there's any merchant that would have enough money to buy iron armor. That's the problem I have. But I mean, it's worth a try. Maybe get 1 iron armor, maybe the rest of like golden, not bronze armor, and then just see what we can do and how much we can sell. I know in Piastovi we could sell to like the tavern. Alright, let me just quickly put my bars all inside the chest over there, and then after I finish doing that, we'll start making the armor. Okay. Copper bar. Iron bar. Any other bars? Tin bar, yeah. Okay, let's go back here. Here we are. Let's continue doing the iron bars. Just quickly make them as much as possible at least, and we will see if we can make at least our first iron armor. It'll be cool to make our first iron armor, because we haven't done any iron armor yet. We've had it unlocked for so long, but we just haven't... I guess we just didn't get the chance to do it. Plus, because of the weight problem we have, I don't think it's a good idea having it yet. In my personal opinion. until I can figure out how to solve this weight problem that we have, either by backpacks or other sorts of means that could work. That'd be great. 46, is that enough to make 3 armor? I need 3 bronze armors exactly to sell. That will give us enough money to pay off our taxes immediately in the first day, maybe in 2 days. So that way we don't have any more tax issues. I really wish we could do some tax evasion in this game. Like seriously, or maybe lower the taxes somehow. But the only way you could lower the taxes if you did like the Herald's Quest for the king. That's the only way they will lower your taxes. However, that does definitely diminish the morale for your villagers. Depending on what kind of king you have or you're allegiant to. But I do want to name the village. And I do want to get like the crest going for the village at some point, because it's really frustrating how many fucking quests I've already done for the fucking king, and I still have not been able to name the village yet. I think I've done like 4 quests for them so far. I don't know how many quests are required for me to get in the king is good gracious, like, or graces. I don't know. Like, it just seems like a little bit repetitive. But I have to do like so many quests just for a king, just so I can finally get something in return. Hold on, why is there no music? I just realized this. Let me go the sound, increase it to 20, save the changes, go back, okay. No. Craft more. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, whilst we wait, I think, so this is how I'm going to plan it out. I think I'm going to get the armor going. The iron armor. We will make bronze armors. We'll sell as many as we can. Try to get enough money. And hopefully be able to pay off our tax and also get a horse. We will build our stable for the first time for the horses, and we can get our first horse in the game. And hopefully those horses are a lot better than the mules and are much faster than the mules. Because honestly, those donkeys are great for handling like lots of loot. However, they are super, super slow, which is quite annoying. So yeah. Okay, so let's continue doing these bronze bars. We need to make as many as possible, just to make the bronze armor. I think if we sell 3 bronze armors, exactly, my calculation is correct, we get around, roughly around 5,000 to 6,000, which will give us enough money to pay off our taxes, which we already have 2,300, and we just need like 3,700. So yeah, or 3,697 to be exact, or is 96.9 or 8, something like that. To be exact. Way too specific. Okay. We. Okay, the bronze bars are here. Okay. Let's see if we can make, what kind of armor can we make real quick? I know that iron armor is unlocked. So, if you look at the armor... Okay, so what are we missing? The linen fabrics. We can get the linen fabrics already done. We can make the bracers. We can make the iron helmet. We have good amount of leather from the amount of bears we killed last episode. Or the last day. We could just make the armor. How many armor can we make? We can make 5 bronze armor. That's really, really good. That's surprisingly really good. But I think what we want to do is make 1 iron armor, and the rest we'll just make in linen fabric. I think we can do that right now, at least 1. We'll make 1 iron armor and see how much will that sell off in the market, and then we'll make the rest in iron armor. So that's the plan, that's the idea. Let me just drink real quick. Ooh. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Finish drinking that. Let's go to the anvil. Armor sets. We'll make the first ever iron armor, ladies and gentlemen. This is our first ever iron armor. Let's go. Okay, so now that that's done, we'll make some bronze armor. We'll sleep. We'll go straight to Piastovia, see what we can sell, how much does the iron armor cost to sell, and so on and so forth. Okay. We'll just make as many bronze armor as we can until we don't have any more carry capacity. And I guess we could put them in the resource shed, or we could put them in some kind of chest and then just keep going back and forth. Or I can put it in my mule, since they're quite useful. Okay, so I'm hoping I can get 3 bronze armor instead of 5. That would be the best option right now. There we go, that's enough. I think I can set it up in this chest for the time being. Just put some iron armor in there, so at least I have some space. Let me see, where's the bronze armor? Right here. Put that all there. Okay, that fits everything. Okay, let's continue making more iron armor, or bronze armor, sorry. There we go, and then F, okay. And once we get this bronze armor going, yeah, sleep, wake up, go to Piastovia, sell that, come back, go to Skauki, sell more in there, and then I don't know if there's any other village nearby. I think there's also Stoya, but I don't think they have that much money either. So, which is a little bit complicated, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's put every armor we could find over here. And let's quickly go to sleep. Let me eat first before, like, I die of starvation. Do I not have roasted meat? I could have sworn I had that yesterday. Did I finish food yesterday? That's odd. I have 2 beds, right? Yeah, 2 beds. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's go to sleep real quick, wake up the next morning, and then let's continue their day. Let me see if I've left food over here. I haven't. Well, I could just roast meat real quick before I continue our journey. So we have 204, that's good enough, and I can just make myself 20. That's more than enough to feed myself for like at least 2 days. Which will be the end of the season anyways. There are two quests over here from villagers. That's interesting. I need to check that out as well. Can I do this? No, I can't. Okay, I can't check my journal while waiting. It would be cool if you can like set up and check like your management tab or other tabs in the game whilst like doing a certain activity like producing or like roasting meat or making whatever. That way you don't have to just stand there and actually wait. You know, like I don't want to just stand here and just wait for roasted meat, because imagine you have to roast like 100 meat for the whole entire town or something like that. You don't want to do that and just stand still and wait patiently. I would like to check my management tab, my map, my journal, see what I have next, what's like that kind of idea. But again, unfortunately, we just have to wait for a specific amount of time to roast our meat, which is whatever. I'm not gonna complain anymore. Anyways, so who's the villagers? His production rate is going up to 6. That's really good. Or is that extraction? That's extraction.
I'd love to have a loveless one, at least.
There's also other quests going on.
How are you?
Can I help you with something? You're coming at the perfect time. Perfect time for what? For some beer. I'm doing it only for reputation. If I said anything, you wouldn't understand. Don't worry too much about it. God. Okay, get someone a beer. Okay, who's next? These villagers have nothing else to do but to drink.
Hail, friend.
Okay, whatever.
Have a nice day.
Simple, real quick quest. Let's have a look. Beer o'clock, wheat beer. Okay, 2 of them, we can get that. And lavender honey. Whatever the fuck that is. Okay, lavender honey and wheat beer 2 times. Okay, we'll keep that in our mind. Let's get our mule going. The blacksmith is always complaining and bitching about having no resources.
It's off to work I go.
A lot of people are actually complaining. Hold on a second. What is going on here? No animal, hen house. What? What do you mean there's no animal in the hen house? There are no animals in the hen house? They might have... Is it because we have no worker here? Yeah, that's why. Oh, that's why. Let's put the intensity all the way down to 0 and leave it as that, because for now we don't need the eggs at all because we don't have a kitchen going yet. we're gonna need a lot more villagers, is what I've realized yesterday and today. Yeah, so that should fix our problem with the whole situation. The pixie is damaged. The animal husbandry. What's wrong here? Farming? Okay, damaged. Fishing hut is not built. Yeah, that's fine. Herbalist hut 2 is not built. Yep. So we just have a lot of fixing and maintaining buildings, looks like. What's wrong with the production? Not built? Yep. No work in a certain hut? Yep, I know that. No resources, as usual. Okay, and services?
I met a guy who kept saying winds howling.
No resources in the
even when
herb
there
stall.
was just a light
Lovely.
breeze.
Let's see if he sold anything in the marketplace real quick. This is the problem with Medieval Dynasty. You try to do something and you have something specific in your mind. Next thing you know, a lot of shit is just coming at you from each angle, and you just have to fucking deal with everything that's going on. And then next thing you know, you spend 2 hours trying to fix everything, and you haven't still done with your objective. And beautiful. Love that. Absolutely love that shit. Okay. Now, I haven't seen any coin. Am I missing something? Has he sold anything? Yes, he has, but that's the amount. That's the extent of how much he sold. Okay. We'll go to the market stall and we'll just quickly turn off the intensity of what he's selling for now until we get the resources to sell. And the herbalist hut is not doing much, so I think we're gonna have to really find a way to make it work. Maybe lower the amount of stuff he's selling, because like 502 like is good money, but it's crazy that he will sell around like 500 pieces for one day, which is insane. Like, dude, just to make us like a couple of bucks. Like, I don't think that's a really good return investment. Like, I would like him to sell one thing per day, or 2 items per day, 3 items, and make at least like 100 per day. So that at least we make 300 per season, something like that. But it is what it is. Whatever. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to get the mule, and I wanted to go back to Piastovi to sell our armor. So we're gonna take the iron armor. We're gonna take 1, 2. Okay, I can only take 2. All right.
Oh, it's so hot in here. I feel
And now I just need to make the hard-bearing like walk towards the mule. Even the child is faster than me, for fuck's sake. We're crying out loud. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Alright, guess what? You are taking my iron armor, and hopefully you're able to hold it off like a legend. Yes, you are able to, and I think that's about the maximum we can hold. Okay, let's go and pick up the rest. And then let's start going to sell. I think we're gonna go to Piastolia first, and then Skauki next, and then hopefully we're able to sell everything. Oh, we have another. Oh my god, are you kidding me? No worries, I'll just do this, carry it, and just let the donkey do the rest. Okay, so I don't know how many villagers exactly. I haven't done the real math on how many villagers we exactly need for our settlement. I feel like our settlement needs a lot of villagers. We need 1 for the sewing hut, we need 1 for the kitchen, we need 1 for the... we need another blacksmith going so we can start making more armor and selling that in market stall, and because we already got like the excavation shed going. We might need to make another excavation shed so we can get more stone, so then that way the smithy stops bitching and complaining about not having stone, because he's having enough sticks, finally, he's just not having enough stone. And I think another excavation shed could solve that issue, so we need to get that as soon as possible. And I just realized I am hungry and starving and I need to eat something. And I have food in my inventory. Can I access my inventory? Yes, I can. Lovely. Let me eat real quick. Okay, let's continue. Alright, the first person I'm gonna go to, I think his name is Barlam, so that's the first person I'm gonna try to attempt to go to real quick. Because he tends to have...
It's easy to talk with me. I just don't like conversations about the weather. Crops, animals, children,
Come here.
politics, work.
There we go.
Oh, it's you again. Best goods in the realm.
Yes, 2,300. Barely enough to sell the whole entire armor. We wanted wheat beer, right? 2 wheat beers, if I'm correct. Wheat beer?
I shouldn't drink
Wheat
too much.
beer.
The king's representative, after all. Okay, that will be the last one.
2 pieces. That's 420. Motherfucker is robbing me blind. It costs 210 to make one for 1 wheat beer. Are you kidding me? Okay, no worries, I guess. And I think there was honey lavender or lavender honey, something like that. We need to sell. Is there anything else we can sell?
Good luck.
Let me have a look. A little something. Lavender honey. Wheat beer, we only have 2, and then we just need lavender honey for somehow. I don't know
You
who
don't need to preen yourself.
sells that.
The fact that you did something for the king.
I think it could be either Posnamir. I think Posnamir usually sells those kind of items, so I guess we could check him.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, it is.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
Oh, he has enough money to actually sell the bronze armor for it. Okay. 1 piece of armor. Lovely. Okay, let's have a look. He usually has something here. Flatbread, fruit tart, honeycomb.
I should probably
Scrambled eggs with mushroom? That sounds really good, to be fair. Porridge, porridge again, poppy seed pie, which is kind of deadly, but okay. Plum tart, plum juice, perch, pike, onion, pear, oat beer, oat ale, mushroom soup, multigrain bread. I can't seem to find the honey lavender, which is kind of confusing where they get the. But maybe Marcus
Hail,
Law might
friend.
have it.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Honey lavender.
People wonder why living in Castovia is supposed to make you better than anyone else.
Where
Why
can
do you
I
need to question?
find?
It just does.
I can't find it. Okay.
Have a nice day.
Yesterday, a vendor wanted
Maybe
to sell me
Domizir?
that thanks to
No, Domizir is not the type of person to have that. So maybe Ludmila? Could be a
Hail,
herbalist thing.
friend. Whatever you need, I got it.
Where did I get lavender honey?
Good luck.
Is she sure? Why is the fucking king looking at me like, pay up, bitch? Lavender honey times 1. I don't understand what does she mean by that. From where am I supposed to get a lavender honey?
How is life treating you? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
I'm so confused.
Never rain.
I have no clue. Honestly, no clue. I'm just baffled. Where can I find this?
Have a good day.
I could just check everyone, see? The king is just staring at me.
If you don't like what you find, well, we all.
How can I help you?
Nothing new about this
Go
piece of
on.
shit, okay? Wait, I didn't even check if they had enough money to sell stuff. Wait, hold on.
Hello there. Want to see my wares?
Barely
Have
enough.
a good day.
What can I do for you? I've been a vendor since before you could walk.
Lavender honey. Do I need a kitchen level 2 or kitchen level like just to have
Good
lavender
luck.
honey? Is that the
How are you?
case?
Want to see my wares? See you soon.
Show me your wares. What do you mean? What? You want to see my inventory? I'm so confused. Why would you want to see my wares?
How can I help you? See you around.
Where's the areas?
Oh, it's you again. Wants to see my wares?
It's nice to see you, Mr. Spadden. It's been a while. I haven't seen you or talked to you in like a couple of days. Where can I find lavender honey? Does anybody know, please? Anything would help. Does anybody know? They don't even have money.
Goodbye.
Hello there.
Yeah, sorry, I've been busy. Yeah, no worries. I get you, man. I
Best
get you.
goods
It's
in the
okay.
realm.
I'm not judging or anything. You know, you have your own life. You got things to do. I can't, like, you know, everybody has their own life. Everybody has things to do. So I get it, man. There's no reason to apologize. I can see honeycomb, but I cannot see lavender honey.
I wouldn't mind if the king resigned from...
Am I tripping? Am I missing something here? Is it somewhere here? I just skipped past it and I didn't see it. I'm being dumb. Do I need a kitchen
See you
to
soon.
make a lavender honey? Let me check the tavern one more time. See maybe if they might be selling something there. This is so stupid.
Hail, friend. Whatever you need, I've got it.
Okay. Focus. Focus.
Have you heard about a horse that could climb on roofs?
No, I can't find anything. Yeah, I accepted the quest that I don't think... I've never even seen Lavender. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Lavender, maybe you might be able to find that as like a herbalist item. Like this. That kind of looks like a lavender-ish kind of thing, but lavender honey is a bit iffy. I'm not sure if you need a kitchen for that or something. Alright, I think I'm gonna go straight to Skauki. I'm gonna go to the village, complete this quest, and then I'm gonna go to Skauki, sell more armor, and then I should have enough coin for Miragod or for the king. And I think if I go mining, we can get the horses, but I think we need to get the stable first. So we'll get the stable done first, and then we'll go getting money. We'll go mining to get some horses. I don't know how many horses can we get. It would be nice to get at least 2. Instead of just 1. Obviously they are 4k or 3k ish. I'm not sure if we should buy like just already full grown horses or we should just go for smaller horses right now. But it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see how this works. Just need a little bit of money. Let me check the journal. Beer o'clock. I really hope he doesn't get me drunk as well with the piece of shit because I really don't want to get drunk right now. Wait. What?
Move on.
Oh, he's a miner. That's why he's so far away. Well, to be fair, I did want to go and mine. But let me go to Skauki first and I'll come back to see him. Let me see if I can sell more armor and then get more money. We need more stone. I think we need another excavation shed and we need more villagers as well. Which, oh, it's always something. There's always a need for more villagers and more and more. You think that 40 villagers is enough to handle everything? Nope. So yeah, we're gonna need more villagers because we need more excavation sheds or at least more mines.
Yeah.
No, mines are too. They use up too many villagers. So we need another excavation shed. And I think excavation shed requires 1 villager, not 2. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I could mine here for a second. No.
Giddy up.
Here we are. Skauki. My favorite city out of all. My personal opinion. Or my favorite town. Okay, let's see who has some wares to sell that is up to 1,400. Let's go.
How do you do?
No.
It was nice seeing you.
I guess there's no seller here. Here we are. This smith usually has some
How
kind
do
of
you do?
money.
Best goods in the realm.
So I sold one more. I think I could sell one more bronze armor. Let me see if he has any
Whatever you
interesting
need,
mirrors.
I've got it.
Or he has an iron armor I can buy for 5,000. Holy! The exotic gift guy has the lavender honey. The exotic gift guy? You mean the one in Piastovia that I just checked? I checked his wares. I thought he might have it because it seemed like it is like kind of a gift. Or you're talking about another place, or another guy.
Have a good day.
Cause my mind first thing comes to is the guy that sells like those gifts for like flirtation in Piastovia. But that guy I checked it. I don't think I saw it. Maybe I missed it. I can go back and check again. Just give me a quick minute. Let me just talk to people.
Hello. My wares never disappoint. Good luck.
Okay, seems like that's all of them. Let me check her. I think I have one more chest plate that I need to sell.
How do you do? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
1,290. Sadly, that's not
Goodbye.
enough. Okay, so I guess I just have to wait for another day. People say it's hidden in his inventory. You have to click on the food list. It doesn't show in all tab.
They'll be safe. I promise.
You mean the exotic NPC, the one that sells gifts, or you're talking about me? I think I'm guessing you're talking about the NPC. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay, I could do that. Do you know how much it cost? And is that a glitch? Is that kind of a glitch? You have to click on the food list.
Onward!
Okay, I'll check the exotic guy, and I'll probably check also the food, like Posnamir, that sells like those kind of stuff. I think he's a farmer, or he sells. Okay, Pistovia. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'll make my way there right now and try to see if I can get it done. Must be glitch. Yeah, it seems like it is a glitch because it's kind of weird that it doesn't show up in his inventory to sell in all, because like why would, I don't know. I will send a very disturbing message to the developers after this. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Wee. Okay. I really do like the design of how I made the houses. I just would like to add more at some point.
Here!
Thing is, I just don't want to go around just trying to chop down more trees, trying to get more logs and everything to build stuff, but it is what it is. Okay, I think we have enough money now to pay off the taxes, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay.
I could make a bench myself, but it's...
Okay, let me go to Piastovia. Let me talk to EnaadAB really quick. I got the torch and pitchforks. Oh, you mean like you're gonna go to developers? Yeah, we'll just go towards our like HQ and be like, motherfuckers! How could you do this with the glitch? Worst glitch ever. Is that another Herald's quest or like another King's quest? Please tell me it is. Because I literally finished the King's quest last season. Oh no, this season actually. This makes me question if it's still there. To Poland? To Poland we go. I mean if their HQ is in Warsaw, I'll definitely do it. It'd be a funny YouTube video, for sure. Just going there to complain about the glitch. Okay, let's get down here. Let's have a look. Let's see what he has. Is this another quest he has?
How are you?
Okay, so the king is pleased with my accomplishment so far, so that's a good sign. So I guess we just have to
See
wait
you
for
soon.
another quest. Maybe that'll get us it. I think it's this guy, right? Damazir? Yeah.
How are you? Only the best products
So
here.
let me just double check everything so I'm not tripping. Lavender.
Take her.
Found it! Found it.
Hail, friend. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Best
Some
goods in the
sort of
good luck.
peasant
Joke that I am to reach to understand.
Okay, let's I still have one more armor to sell, so I guess we could just wait for the next day and then we can come back again and sell it. Oh, I wanted to speak to the fucking king. Am I you dumbass? Did you even look? I did look! I swear I have. I just I don't think I looked fair enough. Like I didn't look like for a long minute. Just assumed it was not there. I am blind after all. 30% blind on the right eye.
Oh, it's you again. See you around.
Okay, we paid off our taxes now, and now we just need to make more money to buy off the horses. And we need to build a stable. We could have a look and see how much they cost, so we can have like a rough estimate of what we need. How much we need. Should I mine first and get the money, or should I build a stable and then mine? That's the question. Okay, so the colt costs 3,500. 4,300. Okay, that's like 8,000, 8,800 difference. And I think we do need like one male stallion. He costs cheaper than the female? So 4,050 plus 4,350, that will give me, that'll be 400 first, and 4,000 equals 8,000, 8,400 is how much I need. So yeah, I will need 8,400 to get 2 horses. And then at some point we definitely need the animal breeder to breed more horses, but I think even 2 horses are more than enough. I never understood having animal breeders. Like, what's the point? Once we have enough, like, donkeys and, like, a place, why do we need more? Well, to be fair, I did notice, like, one of the chickens died yesterday. Like, the rooster died, unfortunately, and I had to skin it alive, sadly. Rest in peace. So, yeah. Maybe the donkeys over time die, so we need animal breeders to breed them. Is that the situation that we need? It's nice to see the smithy stop bitching about something all the time, because the smithy keeps complaining and then fixes his complaints. Okay, where are the... Are they still walking all the way back home? Looks like they are. What about this person? They're still down the mine. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Here.
Okay, no worries. I guess we will just... go after them. I just gotta be careful from boars, which most likely they will attack me in a second. I guarantee they will. If I go through this side or the right side of this land, they don't show up there.
Here.
Dead tired.
And I think he's gonna get drunk with me, of course.
Oh, it's you again. Have a nice day.
Okay, save myself from getting drunk. Okay, my next quest is little something. Okay, where is she? Oh. She's at the direction of where the boars are. Okay, that's lovely. I'll have to walk very slowly around here. Okay.
How do you do? Have a nice day.
Got it. Okay, sweet. Nice. Okay, so we finished that quest. Stupid quest by myself, may I add. Is there any new quests going on? There is one quest in Piastovia, but that could just be the end is nigh. Yeah. So I still have this quest I need to finish. Then some other one. I think I have the quartermaster that he's asking for like 10 hammers. They do age. Yeah, I kind of just made the assumption myself over time, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, to be fair. Let me go to sleep real quick. I do not like night times in this game. I really don't. Where's the baby? Oh, we had a crib. Now it's a simple bed because the baby is grown. That's cute. Okay, that's kind of smart. Okay. Okay, so we either mine and get more bronze armor, or we could just check.
My legs hurt.
Ouch. Okay, let's have a look if the excavation shed was able to get us enough copper ore and enough tin bars to make enough to sell more. Yeah, but 11 pieces and 12, that's not enough. Now, that's enough for 1 armor, but that's not enough for 3. So we need to wait 3 days for them to make enough. I need exactly around 3 armor because I have enough money probably by then. No. If I sell 3 armor, that's not gonna be enough. Maybe wait, don't I have enough money for making iron? No, it requires 18. I just made 1 iron armor and I sold it off immediately. Okay. Should I build the stables first and then start mining? I guess we could. Alright, so where we will have our stables, I was thinking of putting it there by the hen house. However, the problem is we have like a whole entire house here. Or like, not house, a community meetup of sorts, we could say. So maybe... I don't know why is this house in this direction. It's an odd choice. I have no idea who's done that. There's no way that was me. Oh, I think it was me. Was it me? Yeah, I think I did a house like that. Or was it? No, it wasn't. I built the excavation shed and I built the road, but I didn't read. Spannon, did you do this? Why is this house in such a weird space? Oh my god. I guess he did. Yeah, I'm gonna assume, make a wild guess that it was him. It would be nice to have his stables here. But it's okay, we don't have it. It's fine. We'll make the...
is where the work is.
I guess the stables can be here somewhere. We can build it here. We can make a nice little road that goes straight in line, and we can build our stable right here. Perfect spot for our stable. Right in between the 2 houses. Blends in nicely. There we go. And we could begin our... with a foundation. We need some stones. However, the problem is we need resource shed nearby there as well. Like a crossroad. I think I know what you were trying to go for. Not a big fan of it, but it's okay. I get it. It works in a way. However, the resource shed that we have there is not enough to get to here. Well, actually, you can. No, never mind. I take it back. We just don't have enough stone. My character's always dying from thirst. Need 12 stone for the foundation. I think if I went mining for like a couple of times, I think I could get this whole fucking situation sorted with the whole stone issue. There is a cave nearby, in between Piastovia and our village, where there's bears spawning in, but there's a cave there that you could just mine for stone. Okay. Oh, you should have seen the last stream, dude. Like, the amount of things I had issues with that day was super annoying, Spat. And you know how many fucking issues with management we had that day? Like, we had an issue with wood. My dumbass. No, we had an issue with water and wood. The wood situation, somehow I fixed it. Because when I go here to the management tab, right? And I go here to wood items, you want them to start using the firewood and not burn the sticks, logs, and planks. So I turned everything off so we could save. And the amount of sticks we had by the end of the days, we had like 900 sticks. That was my first time seeing that many sticks being used. Does that make sense? However, that caused a huge entire fucking crisis in the village and we had no wood. So I was like, fuck. How am I gonna fix that situation? Then the water crisis happened. And then the fucking water... Apparently the well, we had like a woman that was pregnant that was working at the well. And she got pregnant, the child was born. And when it was born, there was no one in the well to make the buckets of water. And I realized we were running out of buckets of water in a resource shed. And my dumbass made like 54 fucking buckets of water, put it in the resource shed, and was so confused why the water didn't go up in my demands or in my like village category on the management tab. And that's because I'm supposed to put it in the food storage, not in the resource storage. And my dumbass ran in circles for like probably 30-45 minutes trying to figure it out. And in the end I found it was just a fucking food storage that I need to put it in for them to fucking drink it. It was at that point I was so desperate to fix the situation. I went to each house and put buckets of water at each house to see if that would solve the issue. That was so fucking problematic. I hated my life. Honestly, I hated my life. You have to check each day who's working. But that's the thing, because my entire playthrough, you were doing majority of the management, and I was just doing whatever the fuck like was going on or whatever I was tasked to do. I just never focused too much on management, to the point that I had no clue what's going on. I just let you do your thing, you know? And I think that was a big mistake I made. I could finish the roofs first, and then I could carry on with the rest, because we have a shit ton of straw. Like, for example, the farmers, they didn't have enough straw every day. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just use the excavation shed just to make us straw now. And I fixed that issue, so now the barn doesn't need straws anymore. Oh, yeah, I'm telling him how I broke the village. Like, I didn't realize how important Spadon was until yesterday. That was the day I realized Spadon really played a big role in my fucking server or in my games, because the amount of the amount of times I just walked away with anything, chilling, doing my thing, you know. Meanwhile, Spadon is just fixing everything in management all the time. Like, it really showed me how he played a big role in my server. For real, for real. God damn. I realized how useless I was until yesterday. God damn. Alright, we're lacking logs, okay. And then we need 4 logs here. 4 logs there. Okay, so we need 8 logs. 8 logs, that'll be 8 plus 4 equals 12, yes. Oh my god, my math. 16, we need 16 logs. Okay, I can do that. Let me go and chop some wood around here. Well, yeah, Mr. Taco deserves a raise. Like, now a good time to ask for a raise? You get a free horse. Take it or leave it. Fucking raise. What do you think this is? Diplomacy? Again, you guys keep forgetting this is a fucking dictatorship. And a company horse. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Fucking raise. I think you should be worried about your wife not being dead. Sorry, a company ass will have to do. I mean, right? He already has an ass. Like, isn't that enough? Like, a horse is a good upgrade. Alright. Tree is blocked. That is blocked. That tree for sure isn't. An accompanying horse. I'm trying to think, what can I give him as a raise? Besides a raise. What's something that can be given as a raise but is not a raise? You know what? You get yourself a pizza. That's that. I'm gonna get you a gift card. That's actually something a company would do, to be fair. They don't give raises. No. They give you gift cards. I'll get you like a DoorDash gift card. Oh, that'd be funny. Mr. Tuck, your zoo tower killed him multiple times. Killed who? Oh, he's so confused. Oh, he doesn't know I was on Minecraft yesterday. You missed a lot, dude. You missed a lot. It's like that one day you don't go to school and everything happens in one day while you're gone. Okay, the lighting is off, so that's brilliant. I guess we'll just have no light for now. I need more wood. There's a tree I can chop down. You got Minecraft now? Yeah, I got Minecraft. I had Minecraft all the time, but like, I just cannot stream it. Yesterday I realized how bad it was a bad idea to stream into Minecraft because it was super laggy. My hardware was dying that day, honestly. Horrible. But yeah, I can play Minecraft off stream, or if I want to just record it for YouTube purposes. But I just cannot stream it. Our lag got his computer. Yeah, when she turned on some redstone stuff or like whatever like mechanisms, that shit was burning my like laptop, to be fair. At one point I really thought my laptop was just gonna burn or like overheat, like some kind of engine just overheating. Can I hit it, please? Oh, I have 2 more in storage. Nice. Never mind. Don't have enough. I need to take that 1 more tree. 1 more. 2 more logs. 2 more logs. 2 more logs. 2 more logs. You don't go to my house, then it's all redstone. Oh no, we were talking about some other things. Like there was other aspects. Like there were like the storage that they had in the trader, or there was I don't remember what it was. I think it was the wipeout. It was the wipeout in the Carnival Island that she showed me around. That shit was killing my laptop completely, by the way. That's what I'm talking about. That shit had so much redstone that it almost burned my whole entire thing. And then the mob spawners that you guys have also, like the mobs farms, was super fucking wild. Carnival Island got me, yeah, for sure. Like that shit was killing my laptop. Was burning it to the ground. Just well, that's because I'm partially streaming it, so it's using CPU already and GPU using that just to stream, plus using CPU and GPU to play the game at the same time. That's just I almost overloaded the whole entire thing. But if I was just playing normally, it would be fine. Is there anything else I'm missing? Ladies and gentlemen, we have our stable ready to go! Let's go! So now we have our stable. That's brilliant. Lovely. There isn't a lot of redstone, only a little bit. That just shows how my laptop was pretty killing. Like dying in there. Okay, do you have any other money inside here in the chest? No, we don't. Logs, let's put that bitch in there. We still have that armor that we don't have any use for. Sticks, bronze armor. Yeah, we still have one more bronze armor. So I guess we could go to Piastova, get that sold real quick, and come back.
Why is bread so expensive? Because of
Wait,
the
did I
taxes
pull out
or
everything
what?
he has in there? That ain't mine. Where's my fucking donkey? Where's my mule? He needs to put his render distance to like 5 blocks. To be fair, my render distance was killer. That render I've never played Minecraft with that much render distance, by the way. I think my laptop is able to easily handle the Minecraft game because the render distance was so good. There was no issues rendering the entire place. However, the only issue was that I was just streaming. If I wasn't streaming, I think my laptop would be fine. Where's the fucking female? Oh yeah, that nether thing. It couldn't load for the life of it. Why doesn't this mule appear on the map? Or on the radar? He does have bronze armor, okay. Oh, lovely. Alright, let's go to Piastova real quick and then Skauki. I can sell 2 armor. I think by the end of this, I think we can have like at least 4. For 4,000, 5,000, we could get our first horse going. We still need animal breeders. I think tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the next time I play this game, will most likely be...
Here.
The next objective will be definitely getting more villagers. I think that's what I'm going to spend my entire stream on. Trying to build houses, get more villagers going, and get a lot of things done. And maybe build more smithies, sewing hut, kitchen, everything. I'm gonna have to do the math, how much we need and how much Dynasty reputation we're gonna need, because I think we have a decent amount of reputation points to get enough villagers for ourselves. I'm not sure how many I can get. To be fair, we use the spark portals more than the nether of late. Yeah, that's very true, but now he also understands when I say I'm a builder what I mean. Yeah, like I had an idea of like what you meant by being a builder, like I got the general idea. I just didn't know how dedicated you were. You know, because there are a lot of people that build, but not a lot of people actually build every day. You know, some people would just do one project, not do anything on Minecraft for like months, come back later and then do another project, and then come back and do... But she almost does this daily, which is crazy.
Supplies are going to come.
Posnamir has enough money to sell one.
Hello there. Want to see my wares?
He has no money? Please don't tell me I have to wait a whole entire season to sell items.
Wants to talk after a few beers.
Where's this
Until I
fucking
tell
Barlem?
them how much they owe.
Marlon? You're not.
Hello there. Goodbye.
I've seen better taverns.
Where's Parlin?
No refunds. And
What's he doing here?
Hello there. Price is so low, you don't.
What? I have to wait a whole entire season? I don't remember waiting a whole entire season. I thought it was daily. Where like they change the wares. That's odd, okay. I work on multiple projects at once, do whichever I want each day. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I do in this game. Like I literally, I always
Giddy up.
focus on one thing. Next thing you know, I'm multitasking, doing a lot of things all at once. And honestly, it can get really annoying and frustrating. So is Carnival Island a bunch of projects or just one? Carnival Island is a bunch of projects into one project. Because you have one big project, and you're building one entire big project, or the whole entire area for the big project. So I guess technically it is one project. Okay, so I guess I go to sleep and just do the rest from there.
Many concepts smell way better than most of us.
Boom. I did a lot of work to my heaven build? What is a heaven build? I didn't give you fucking... I didn't give you criticism. I got criticism when it's not done yet. I was telling you some recommendations what you should add. That's it. Like, just in case you're gonna continue doing the build or whatever you have, like, since it's not finished or done yet. Just suggestions. That was it. I wasn't criticizing anything. I'm building heaven and hell. You must be really bored. Too much open space, sir. I'm far from done. To be fair, I didn't realize what you meant by like it's almost done. I thought you were already almost halfway done. I thought like you just need. Okay, fine. Fine. It's a
Carpenters will be the most
criticism.
recognized craftsmen in the world.
Having a kid is not exhausting.
I am a criticizing person, to be fair. You have no idea how much I still have planned. I'm only halfway done. Okay. I can't wait to see when you finish it. And then I'm gonna criticize the fuck out of it. When it's done. You're gonna hate me so much. You think I'm done criticizing? Pfft. See nothing yet. You would pray that I was just criticizing, you know. You won't be allowed. Invitation only. Watch we get banned from the server just because of criticism. Alright, fair enough. Okay, I need to repair some buildings over here. I think the pixie's having an issue here, yeah. How many hammers can we make? 7. I need to make 10. Invitations only. That's funny. Okay. Just waiting for nighttime so I can sell more armor and I can get myself the horses. At least one horse first and we'll get the other next. I could go mining next season and just keep getting more. More money. I think next season, by next season we should be able to make at least 2 armor. 2 bronze armor, but I don't think that's enough. If I can get another iron armor going, I think I could sell it for a hefty price, and I could probably most likely... can you fucking fix? Why can't you fix? Thank you, fix. Alright, so, I don't know. We'll see what I can do with that. Is that all the houses fixed? So they can stop bitching at me for house being damaged? Because there's always something being damaged. Is always either going to be the roof or some kind of wall. So, it's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to know how many benches. Can I make benches? Hold on. 500 for a simple bench? That's a bit mad. Actually, what we could do is we could do like a benches around the center of the market hall. Because the market hall has pretty much fuck all in here. So we could just... We could just make something of it here. Like just something, like a big little... But I did want to get a tavern going. I was thinking maybe we put a tavern and then we put lots of seats around the tavern. That's what I'm thinking. And having it around in a circle around the marketplace would be good. And then we could build more excavation sheds over here and more stuff. We still have all these buildings to finish. Sewing hut, kitchen 2, workshop 2, smithy 2, smithy 2 again. I don't know why I'm making 2 smithies. But what, hey, the more the merrier, I guess. Herbalist hut 2, pretty much a lot more. So I think that'll be nice. I think an excavation shed would be nice over here. We could fill up something over here as well, like a nice little farm or something. I don't know what to do here. This section. I know I'm gonna build more houses maybe around here. Or maybe an excavation shed and another house, something like that, and then just... Maybe we can... This is where we can have more trees. Look, more invisible buildings. No, these are just layouts. Not invisible buildings. This is like a layout of what I want to be, like, what's the plan? What's my next plan to do? I think I'm gonna get those done tomorrow. Along with getting villagers. He's the master of invisible... You are a dick. He's the master of invisible buildings. I'm just laying out the foundation of what I want to get done and how I want to do it before I build it, because if I change my mind, you know, I don't have it built and have to destroy. A rat sneaks into your house and steals the coins from your sack. Motherfucker! Catch the rat. That was the last heist of that thieving rodent. The coins with the marks of its blood come back to your sack. Fucking stupid rat. Okay, so what do we got over here? Animal births. We got another. That fucking hen house is breeding, bro. What the? They are breeding animals. Those chickens are breeding quick. What the fuck? The amount of people now getting married is insane again. The expected wife, Tomislawa, and they're expecting a baby already. Fuck's sake, Tomislawa's getting a fucking child again. Oh, these fucking villagers with their fucking pregnant baby. I heard, or not heard, I watched a video on YouTube, someone explaining how to deal with this situation, not to get like people pregnant and delay it, is by keep switching the keep assigning the female villagers in different locations or different houses, so they constantly cannot get pregnant. Don't even remind me to panic. You should have seen me. I'm panicking for my life. Like, he's an expert of starving villagers. Yes, I am. To be fair, they are living quite lavishly now. They should stop bitching at me. Who needs this time? This guy again?
How are you?
Well, I may have one request. Do you think it's quite dark at night?
See you soon.
So this guy wants me to put lights around the house, but I don't want to spend more money. Wait, actually, I don't think I need money. I think we could do that for him then. Yeah,
How do you do?
we could do that. Alright, enlightening, so we could do that, I guess. Standing torches, we just need more standing torches, I guess. They don't even have insulation or decorations. Yeah, I was gonna say that, what's it called? How am I gonna able to do that? Because, like, we've talked about it, and I completely forgot how to do the insulation. I felt we already established that stone walls are really good for, like, the heat, or, like, in the weather, like, cold weathers. Okay, so what do we need? We need clay, right? For insulation.
Silence is relaxing. Until you're apparently
Oh, so we need limestone to add... So if I go around each house and put limestone in each, it's more of forced labor. I shouldn't be fun. That shouldn't be as funny as it should. That should have not made me laugh that hard. Fucking forced labor camp. Yeah, no. Okay, so we need to add insulation, but if we add insulation, doesn't that mean that they would not be able to handle the cold? Is that correct? I'm not sure how that works. I don't know how insulation works, because I knew we need to do insulation some, but I just didn't know how to do it. Listen, I didn't force anybody to marry, neither get pregnant. That's on their own accord. I only force people to work. Not that kind of tyrant, oh my god. Damn, guys. Seriously, you guys really... You're out here to get me. Keep in mind, they were just randomly in a camp without any house, no home, no food, nothing, nada. So they should be more than grateful for what I've done for them. You don't let them have fun, they gotta have fun somehow? Well, I cannot build a fucking tavern for them to have fun. The only fun they have is drinking. That's the only fucking fun they could have. Work harder, no water or food. Yes. Yes. You should have seen this. That was a fucking panic. The way I was panicking trying to fix and solve issues is so fucking annoying. Oh my god. I think I was getting close to getting a stroke. Come on, Naki. Woo! Hiya! Hiya! Okay, by the time I sell these armors, I should have enough to buy one horse. We'll get the male, and then we can try to get the female afterwards. And then we'll see where we'll go from there. All right, so since it's a new season, I'll go to Barlam now. He should have...
How can I help you? Best goods in the realm.
Brilliant. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna sell him.
Have a good day.
Do you see that
Sorry.
fair lady? I'm sure.
So I need one more, and I need to go to Posnamir. I think Posnamir usually has the amount 1,400 something.
Oh, it's you again. Best goods in the realm.
1,320? Are you kidding me, dude? Can I buy something off him so I can just sell it all off? Or should I just go to Skauki and sell that fucking...
Master is a good fellow.
We just need him to just have enough for 1,430. So... we need 110. Is there anything we need here? And to freeze to death in winter, poor people. Listen, Linda, listen, okay? You're complaining too much. Freeze to death in winter. The amount of firewood, by the way, I made them do now, and they're making around an estimate of like 40, 50 firewood per day. So by the end of the season, they should have well enough more firewood to keep themselves nice and warm. So they won't be freezing to death. Plus, they have stone houses, so they should be able to survive those fucking winter colds. God damn. You guys are my ops. God damn. Okay. Rye beer. Wheat roll. There's nothing really of interest that I can buy from here.
So long.
Maybe... Unislav?
How is life treating you? Price is so low you don't
Ooh,
need
she's
to
close. Could buy something here from her.
I'll leave home and travel around the world collecting wild animals. I'm going to catch them all.
Is he talking about Pokemon? Just realized, I think I think that that NPC is talking about Pokemon. An iron shovel costs 1,200. Wild.
Absolutely no respect for privacy.
Wooden crossbow, wooden hammer, nothing of interest, nothing worth 100 something. A copper sickle for 168. Copper knife? I mean, that's not bad. A copper hoe, copper arrow. I could buy some iron arrows. Just barely. One more. So there we go, we got some in return on investment. Okay, so now I need to go to Skauki and sell to the smithy right there because he usually has like 200 something. And I have one last armor to sell, so that should give me a rough estimate of 4,500 give or take, and I could buy the male stallion. Most of the house are sticks? No, it's not. And I don't want to build bigger houses right now because if I do build bigger houses, one, we need to spend more logs and planks, and two, then they would probably be able to get pregnant again because they can have 2 children, not 1. Which means more fucking villagers going on fucking maternity leave, which means a shortage of workers. So, yeah. I'm running this smoothly. Okay, listen. Our village is working smoothly as it should be, okay? So, guys, stop complaining and stop bitching. Guys are worse than the villagers.
Let's go. Let's go.
You can just upgrade the current houses. I did upgrade them. Do you not remember that we upgraded them together? You were with me, by the way, when we upgraded this. So you're part responsible as well, not just me. And by the way, if you wanted to add insulation and help the fucking villagers, you did absolutely nothing. You went along with my tyranny. So you are just as involved as I am. Okay? There is no just, he did everything. He did this. Most of the houses are sticks. You're the one that contributed to most of them as well. Your house is better than majority of the villagers' house, by the way. Livable conditions, livable wages. I feel like you are complaining way too much for a guy that's way too comfortable. Like, have you seen your house? Your fucking mansion? Even I don't have a house like yours, by the way.
Let's go.
How is life treating you? Only the best products here. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me just pull this out. Here we are. Enaad the Tyrant.
How do you
That has a nice ring to it, to be fair.
Can
like
I interest you in some of my wares?
I think I'm changing my Twitch name to that. Enaad the Tyrant.
See you soon.
Alright, so how much money do we have now? We have 5k. Nice. Okay, so now we can officially, ladies and gentlemen, we can finally have our first ever horse. Let's go!
Yeah.
I actually completed something for once, without getting too distracted. So proud of myself for that. Okay, and oh my god, and I only have like 40 minutes or 30 minutes to end the stream. Fuck's sake. Damn, I spend the majority of my stream just trying to do this. Okay. Another Tyrant. That really sounds so cool, to be honest. Can't lie. It's better than Carol the Greedy. That's for sure. A lot better than that. My name has a little prestige to it. But wait, so I watched the YouTube video about like tips and like things about villagers and this kind of stuff, so I can learn more. So if I give them installation and I give them decoration, their mood goes up. Is that correct? And if their mood goes up, their skills at whatever their work is gets better. I mean, we could figure something out with the I guess we could figure something out. I think I could do something with that. I could probably fix that issue, no problem. Like, I don't mind doing the insulation thing. I just need to figure out how to get limestone myself, maybe, and see if we can get some insulation going. Why did I go to PS2 again? My brain just like I just had a brain fart moment, and I just forgot I came here just to buy the horses. Okay. Here we are. There you are, the stallion. Yes, sir, the stallion. Let's go. We'll assign the stallion over there. Wait, don't we get like manure as well from like the stallions? Or like from the horses, is that correct? I believe they release... I just realized also that when you have donkeys and when you have like horses, I believe, the manure does not get picked up by the workers. At all. They don't do anything. They don't get fertilizers for us. It's only in the pigsty where they pick up the manure. Which I had no idea. Which means every single day you have to go out, check the farms, pick up as much shit, and then put it back in the shed. Just for them to turn fertilizer in the barn. That's fucking absurd. I think I'm gonna take away the saddle from the mule, and I'm gonna give like our first ever horse a test drive and see how that goes. I'm actually excited to see how fast this horse can go. Alright, let's test it out. Speaking of the devil, I think someone doesn't have animal feed, and I believe it's this horse here. Can we make a saddle from the? Okay, let's give it a test drive. Oh wow! Okay, okay. Whee! Whoa! Holy shit! This horse is much more faster. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. Hiya! This is so good. Oh my god, they're so much faster. They are so much faster. What the fuck? That's so good. Hiya! That is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. That is super cool, I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad. The donkey's going back home right now by himself. Oh. Oh, yeah, shit. Look at him laughing at him. Crazy.
Onward.
Yeah, this is so good, yeah. Like the lumber guys don't actually cut trees, but that's the problem because I checked the donkeys there. Usually for like the pixie, it shows that they collect the manure when you have someone assigned. But when you go to the donkey and you try to do some assigning, you just can assign a worker and that's it. There's no option to make them pick up manure. Actually, I need to right here for a second. I need to go back to the... We need animal feed. This horse is so good, by the way. So good. I don't know if there are any faster horses in the game. That'd be sick if you could just, like, pick out other locations where you could find better horses. Like, if you could find, like, a dark stallion that's actually a lot faster, that'd be fucking sick. Don't we have animal feed? Do we have no animal feeds? You're fucking joking. They have a good amount. Like, if you look at here, there's no option to pick out how much manure they could do. Like, for example, the big Steve. You go to the big Steve here. They can pick up as much manure as they can.
It's easy to talk with me.
See what I mean?
I just don't like conversations about the weather, crops.
And I removed the person from the hen house and transferred them to the donkey. This fucking chicken! And transfer them over here, Huberta. I think that's your wife. I moved your wife over here because we wanted more manure. And I thought we would get more manure, but I guess we don't. I'm not sure. But if you do say that they do pick it up, then that's great, but I haven't noticed that yet. As far as I'm concerned. I don't see manure anywhere. Like, we only have 2 manure. Why? That's the problem I'm having. I don't understand. I guess we can do animal feed like 20, yeah. We basically have enough of everything to make the animal feed, so that's great. So we're gonna put the animal feed at the horse stable. And then... I don't know, I wanted to get another horse, but I'm running out of time. Okay, I have to go now. Have a good night. Oh, okay, no worries, man. I hope you have a good night too, bud. Did I say bud or did I say bud? I meant bud. Okay. Have a good night. Yeah, I'll be going up as well soon. In a few minutes. Okay, so that's that. I guess we'll just go to the animal feed right there. Right over here, and we'll just check the animal feed. Where's the animal feed? Feeding right. Oh my god. Fill the whole thing with 20. That's more than enough. Alright, sweet. Now let's go on the horse for a second. How much space does the horse have? I'm guessing 20 kg? Yeah. Good guess.
Here.
I wanted to check something, if I could make a saddle in sewing huts. Let me have a look. Whee! Tailing table. Miscellaneous. Water skin bag. Simple bag. Water skin. Mounts. Saddle bag. Okay. Ornate saddle. And I saw. What's an ornate saddle? Oh, like iron thing. Okay. So we could make a saddle, but it costs us 500. It's gonna require us 2 tin bars, wool thread, linen fabrics. I think linen fabrics is not an issue. Wool thread could be a problem because we need sheep. Large saddle bag. We can make a huge, a regular size saddlebag, which is good. I don't think it could stack, right? Can it stack? No. What about backpack? Simple backpack, simple large backpack, simple small backpack, large pouch.
If the king resigned from the throne.
Simple backpack. Oh, we can make one. A type of equipment crafted at the tailing table in the sewing hut stacks up with pouches. Oh, so if you have this, if you have a simple backpack, you can put the pouches on top of them and they stacks up with them. That's interesting. But is there any specific pouches? Does it have to be regular pouches or does it have to be small pouches? Let's make a simple backpack. Alright, let's make a simple backpack real quick. For myself. Simple backpack. Let's have a look. Look at me, I'm going to school. How much space do I have now? I have 65 kg. I mean, that's not bad. Not good either. But not bad. Okay, so now we just gotta focus on lighting, and I think we're gonna finish the quest, and after that, we're just calling it a day. So that's the last bit I'm gonna do. Alright, so let me put the rod. I think the rod needs to be in the food resource shed, I think. Or the resource. I think we will put it in the resource shed, not in the food shed. Here. I think there's also a rod over here. There's 113 rod. Jesus. Wait, where's the meat? Huh? Huh? We had like 230 meat. Did we run out of meat? We had like 200 fucking 30 meat all gone. Why? God, this fucking game. Whatever. Let's just finish the stupid lighting thing. Alright, so we need standing torches, okay. Standing torches. We need linen fabric and a lot of stone. We can make linen fabric. I don't know how many we need. I think we need to make... How many does it need? Each. 1 linen fabric, so we need to make 6. Okay, let's make 6 linen fabrics. Let's light up this bitch all over the place and then figure out the rest. This is quite annoying. And if we could just start making like fences all around the village, it'd be so good. Like around the crossroads and stuff, that'd be good. I think aesthetically we'll make it a lot better soon. Just you guys gotta be patient with that. Okay, so that's done. And then what else does it need? What about standing fireball? Oof. We need clay bowls. Okay. And they don't require much either. We could finally get lanterns also. Like, we can unlock the scheme. You know what I would like to do? I think I would like to spend a whole entire day just buying every scheme in the game. Every single scheme there is. Just so we have all our options open, but nah. Can't be bothered. Again, we need stone, so we need 3 each. So 3 multiplied by 6 equals how much, people? Can someone do the math? Quick. Because I already know the answer, but let's see who is fast enough to say 3 multiplied by 6 equals how much? Let's see how good you guys math are. Okay. Here we are, stone. Damn, nobody's good at math? Okay, just me. Okay. Okay. That is finished, and we have enlightened the entire area. Lovely. I hope he's not sleeping fully so I can wake him up real quick.
How can I help you? So long.
Okay. Yay, finished another quest, nice. Let's see, what do we have of skill? Production, we have 2 levels of production, nice. So we can do cooking knowledge, we can go swimming expert, I think crafting expert is good, builder trance is very important. Okay, I think that's enough for today. For the stream, I think we've done enough. I think we've done enough at least. We got our first ever horse. We got a stable. We got ourselves a nice little backpack, ready to go to school. I think everything is going well so far. Let me go on my horse real quick before I end the stream. Where is my horsey? Horsey, there he is. Okay, I mean there he is. Whee. The fuck did I do? Why is my A... Hmm? My HUD for some reason or the HUD has disappeared completely. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this latest episode or day. Although we didn't do a lot, we still did a little bit, enough just to set up for
It's
more
time
episodes.
For a beverage.
And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends, family. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys another time soon on the next episode.